What's going on, guys? Afraidnot, and I'm bringing you some Battlefield 4 beta gameplay, something that I've yet to bring to the channel. I've been playing the beta quite a lot since it came out a week ago. I do feel a little underqualified to really talk about it and maybe even give it a review because I haven't really been a massive Battlefield fan. I started playing when Battlefield 3 came out, and I love the game, I really do. I think it's better to play on the PC, although this gameplay is actually off the Xbox. I cannot seem to hold a decent frame rate on the PC on the beta. I don't know why. Although I did watch someone else's video on the beta on PC, and they did say that the beta isn't actually optimized for every single PC, so it's not gonna run perfect. And my PC isn't badly spec'd, so I don't really know why, but who knows, hey ho. First of all, I want to say if you haven't played the beta, it's available on Xbox and PS3 and obviously PC. It's free to download, it's free to play, it's very good, it's worth a shot. If you've never played Battlefield before and you've always toyed about having or giving it a go, then definitely download the beta. It's actually a really good representation of the game. And what you're seeing on screen at the moment is actually me playing the domination game mode. Now, I'm not too sure if this really works with Battlefield. Conquest is definitely the way to go if you're going to play the beta. It's just that it's a really long game. It's hard to trim down because it's not very exciting at times. There's a lot of vehicles. Now, what I do hear a lot of people say about Battlefield is that it's a realistic simulation war game, which it's not. It's you can't get a realistic feel of war when you're playing a video game. It's just not possible. But what I will say about that, leading off that, is that on the PC the graphics are unbelievable. I've never seen any graphics like it. It's when it is running smoothly, it really does run smooth and it looks stunning. And I do like the way that it has got realistic elements to it, i.e. the sniper rifles have got a bullet drop, so the sniper shots you take, you have to take into account how far away the enemy is. And from what I can see, the destructible elements of this game are far superior to what the last game was in Battlefield 3. Now, you would go up to some buildings in Battlefield 3 and you'll be able to blow a hole out the wall, but this one you can just bring down the building. There is an actual skyscraper that you can bring down. I know that you've probably all seen it, but it looks unbelievable when it drops. Not that my PC likes it very much. I mean, if I'm running at 20 frames per second, and when that skyscraper drops, it definitely drops down to 11, 10. Doesn't like it at all. And the next thing I want to touch up on is the engine. Now, if you're used to Call of Duty, then you're going to take some getting used to with this engine. It feels very clunky, but when you get used to it, it feels great. I really like the feel of the Frostbite engine. I always have ever since, obviously, Battlefield 3. I actually played a lot of Bad Company 2. I don't know if that was on the first Frostbite engine, but I think Medal of Honor 1 and Warfighter were. So, yeah, I really like the engine of it. I like the feel of it. I like the way it turns. Once you get used to it, you really do feel like you're in control of it. I know I keep comparing the PC with the console version, but it's hard not to because the PC version is so far superior, and I know a lot of people don't really like to hear that, but the PC version at this point is so much better, and hopefully, because of the new generation consoles that are coming in, the console version should be brought up to scratch, i.e. having 64 player servers. I know it sounds silly, but the game plays totally different when you've got 64-man server rather than 24-man server. I think it's 24 on the console, but if you're in a bigger game mode, then you'll be playing against a lot more people who wouldn't all be in vehicles. I know vehicles can be quite or deemed as overpowered, but when you've got infantry and vehicles, you've got sort of two battles. But on the consoles, what I found is that you would get into the vehicles and then it just become a vehicle battle rather than, it just seems like the infantry purpose of it just isn't there. What I've also noticed in the beta is that the guns don't really seem to have any recoil, but then that's not really how the final game is going to be. I know it's because it's a beta, it's not going to be completely completed. I think the main purpose of DICE actually doing a beta is just to test the servers, just so we don't get a launch like Grand Theft Auto Online. My god. And if anyone knows of any games that failed more than Grand Theft Auto Online, let me know, because that is the worst one I've seen so far. It took 2 weeks to launch. Anyway, enough about Grand Theft Auto. We're talking about Battlefield 4. But in all, I'm really enjoying the beta. I'm really enjoying this game at the moment. I think the sound, something I haven't mentioned yet, is the same as Battlefield 3, which I think is perfect. That doesn't need to be changed. So, no, I'm really enjoying this game at the moment. But please let me know in the comments, are you guys enjoying the beta at the moment? If you haven't played it, you have to download it. It's really good, and even if it's not your cup of tea, at least you've tried it. So, but yeah. I think my next upload is going to be a Road to Commander episode, so look forward to that, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care, guys.